My name is Joel Fairbrother from Bow River Law in Calgary, Alberta, and today I'm going to be answering the question, my boss is trying to get me to quit. What should I do? So unfortunately, this is not uncommon. We've all heard of the popular phrase now, quiet quitting, but there's something that's existed much longer than that, which is called constructive dismissal. Constructive dismissal is generally when the employer creates a toxic work environment, either intentionally or not. And sometimes they're doing this in order to try to get the employee to quit. If the employee can show that they're trying to get the employee to quit, then that could be constructive dismissal. Now, I guess to answer the question, though, we started out with the question of what should I do? If your boss is trying to get you to quit, you should speak to an employment lawyer right away. We can help you navigate this situation. If you quit and you're not able to prove that you were forced to quit, or you're not able to prove that you were pushed out, then it's just a resignation. Normally, a resignation doesn't come with any severance. That's a bit of a problem. If you've been there for a while, you could be entitled to a substantial amount of severance, or what's called a reasonable notice of termination. And so you don't want to just resign right away. I mean, if you feel like you're being forced out, you need to speak to an employment lawyer about your options and what your strategies could be in order to either repair the relationship at work. There might be complaints you can file. You may be able to get an investigation started on whatever is going on. You may be able to negotiate an amicable split so that you get some severance, and we can call it a resignation or whatever we want to call it. But the other option, though, is, and unfortunately quite often employees are pushed into this position, is to handle it properly so that if the resignation has to occur, we can prove that the employee was pushed out. If they were pushed out and the resignation was forced, it wasn't voluntary, that's normally going to be considered constructive dismissal. And if you're constructively dismissed, you're entitled to the same things you would have been entitled to if you had been actually terminated, as opposed to quit. And that normally means severance or reasonable notice. So again, I'm Joel Fairbrother from Bow River Law. We're an employment lawyer outfit in Calgary, Alberta, and I hope this has been helpful.